is absolutely nuts. We're at stage 19 at the Demon Spawn Crypt. This is my team. Shout out the team that's making this possible. Hi, by the way, I'm BB. You're watching my RSL channel. Welcome back. It's always nice to have your friends if you're new here. Oh, welcome. It's exciting to get new people here. Tell your friends and tell your enemies that I'm coming for them. Today, treasure is in danger. Today, we're giving the spotlight to some of our strongest champions that we have managed to build on this account. You guys have been playing Raid for 3 months now. Oh, Treasure's dead. That's how you know this video won't contain Treasure Cat. Because the rules of this is I'm only picking champions that I have built out at least almost fully. Champions that I've had the time to sit down and I've been lucky to get artifacts for. Champions that are the backbone of my teams. Today we're only including champions that I've built out. Some champions that I have in my vault, sitting and waiting, might be even stronger than the champions that I'm gonna pick for this champion showcase. Maybe in 2-3 months I'll make another championship showcase and one of these picks would have changed. So stay tuned, I guess, for that too. And wish me luck with this because this is a little scary looking. Though we seem to have got this, it's still scary. Oh, the last stage. I can't believe we're on full HP. Only Treasure's dead. And the rest of them are old. They resisted my burn/freeze. Oh! Helly, please. Cast the block. Cast it. Casted. I said cast. Yes, thank you. Oh! Magnor! Oh! Hello? Well, I didn't expect that block damage to show up out of nowhere. Can we do it? Helly's the only one that can beat damage to these guys while they're under. How many times are you gonna attack poor Achak? Why did that rhyme? I didn't mean this intro to be so long. Let me go. Release me. But victoriously, I don't want to also lose. Yes. Thank you, Helly. Helly's carrying. Oh man, thank you. Oh, these poisons were gonna destroy Achak, but Helly came in clutch. That's great, that's great, that's great. Oh, lovely stuff, thank you. Oh my, we actually stand the chance. No, this is insane. This is a big milestone. If this, whoa, what a nuke. Alright. Oh, whoa! Alright, you guys. We beat stage 19. We're almost at the bottom. The demon spawns are popping off, guys. When I build treasure, it's over. It's over. Let's move on to the champion showcase, you guys. And I'm gonna start off with your old and faithful. You still have the chance to snatch Corrado entirely for free if you make a brand new account using my promo link, which you can find in the description box below or in the pinned comment section, you guys. You're also gonna get 3 more completely free epic champions as you level up in progress on said account. So hop on your PC, set up a brand new email, and check out this amazing offer for a starter account in 2025 before they change it. A birdie told me they're changing it soon. Trust me if you want to. Snatch your Corrado today and your Fane, Romero, and Vergas if you're consistent. Now, who are my strongest champions? And let me just show you what I have here. You've got Androx the Glorious. I literally just pulled this guy yesterday in disbelief and shock. I also pulled myself a Thor. So I just needed to put these two out there, right? And let me resume to the strongest champions on my team. I can't wait to build these two, honestly. And I can't wait to build this guy. I can't wait to build out this guy. And I can't wait to build out this guy. And okay, there's one too many champions that I want to build out. Here, we're gonna start with number 3 on my list. It has to be Volcano's Fumer. Guys, ever since I don't know what I did to get Volcano so tanky. Did I equip him with a relic per chance? Oh, I started unlocking his masters. That's exactly what happened, you guys. Ever since I started doing that and equipped him with some crit damage, he's crit damaging, alright? Volcanoes, you saw he's landing some good damage. He is a defense legendary champ. Comes with his own fear, comes with a conditional burn. The burn activates whenever an enemy buffs itself or themselves if you're playing in arena and such with real people. But the gist is that whenever your enemies buff themselves, they will 50% chance burn. And then this attack here, the A3, inflicts 10% more damage for the turns left remaining on the HP burn debuff on the enemy. That stacks up to 100%. So, say for example, you pair a Volcanoes with a Man-Eater who extends debuffs, also increases the duration of HP burn debuffs on all enemies by 1 turn. Right. And then you book that out to a 3-turn cooldown and you build him out in a Relentless or something. And he's gonna also place decreased defense on the burnt enemies. Never mind, I'm getting distracted. Synergies! Volcanoes is really good for synergies. Another thing he's notable for, he's a Unity R champion, you guys. It is the first one that I ever got on this account. Actually, I opened the Primal Shard pool. The first legendary champion that I ever got after He-Man on this account was Heli. And then I got Volcanoes. And those were literally my first 3 legendary champions. They all 3 are dear to heart. His aura, I forgot to mention that his aura increases all ally defense in all battles by 33%, and the demon spawn ally speed in all battles by 19%. Whenever they ban my He-Man in arena, I just go in with the Volcanoes as an aura champ, because then both him and Heli get giga tanked. They get faster, their power rises because they're defense champs. And here his masteries, I'm almost done. I have a few more runs to take him through, and these are the most tedious ones. The last ones take the longest time. So, yeah, thank you for reminding me that I have to get his War Master and maybe even Methodical. Because this Methodical for sure, because of his A1 here. Each time this skill is used, permanently increases the damage inflicted by the skill by 10%, stacks up to 100. And he also counterattacks with this skill whenever an enemy under HP burn buffs itself. Is that what it is? Oh, attacks this champion or their allies. Right. No relics on him yet. And this is the sets that we're working with here. I don't know why we have it in perception. I guess for the speed, a little bit of accuracy for that fear. Since the fear cannot be resisted by enemies under an HP burn, that kind of gets the job done without the accuracy. So yeah, I don't know why I'm building him out in accuracy. I can definitely sacrifice accuracy for other stats like crit rate. Defense nuker. That's all I'm gonna say. Volcanoes is a defense nuker. I really like the way I built him now, with the exception that he feels a little slow.
He's a little slow.
And that's kind of been the struggle since I've had this Volcanoes, and even though I have like a full speed instinct set on him, which also ignores 20% of enemy defense, which is great for him. I don't know what else to do. Maybe with these two we can figure out something better. What kind of stats? Ooh, that's a lot of crit rate and crit damage. And that's a lot of the accurate. 54? 54 accuracy in a single shield, homie. That's crazy. So Volcanoes I would easily put on the 3rd spot. Now, I was very conflicted, right, between who to pick on the 2nd and on the 1st spot, just so this video doesn't become, you know, 50 minutes long. I chose 3 to talk about. I'd say He-Man is my 2nd strongest champion. And I just changed my mind about this. I had to think, but I'll elaborate. I'll happily elaborate. He-Man is the first legendary champion I bought. Oh yes, and the only legendary champion well, not really. If you count the Prism Shards as buying legendaries, which, to be fair, you can't pick whether you get legendaries from Prism Shards, so I don't count it, right? But He-Man I bought. I bought him. That is the first thing that you should know about me. I am hella pay to win. I have a monthly budget that I spend on raid. This is how I've built them, you guys. I've got some pretty good, I guess instinct is doing wonders for He-Man. Pretty good instinct set here, because look at Homeboy's base speed. I haven't even tried. This is the first champion I've ever built out, and I don't think I've changed much on him since. I gotta tell you, I've only put recently a relic on him that budged up his crit rate, crit damage a little bit more, which was needed. And now it's this one, and where it has 20% chance to deal 10% more damage when attacking. Considering that this chance activates a lot, he becomes a very, very strong nuker, you guys. We're looking for better gauntlets for sure. Let me see if there's any cruel better gauntlets right now before maybe we can do an upgrade immediately on the spot. It's gonna take some time before we find a better gauntlet for him. But here, this is what we're working with, you guys. Very stoked about this one, He-Man. Do I need to read what he does? I mean, this is just a very hard single smacker. Places an extra hit on enemies from the corrupted. So like // Fills his champion's turn meter by 10, an additional 2% for each buff on this champion. This is a good slasher. He places increased attack, strong one, on himself and then slashes through one enemy, ignores Stone Skin. And then if this attack kills an enemy, he fills the turn meters of all allies by 30%. And this is the ultimate God Smacker, you guys. The damage on this skill increases by 10% for each buff placed on He-Man before this is used, and it stacks up to 500%. resets after this skill is used. And on a passive, the passive increases the champion's attack and HP by 5% for each buff placed on him, stacks up to 50, and also places a 25% strengthen for 2 turns on He-Man at the start of each round. And for 2 turns whenever an enemy's HP drops below 50% after this champion's attack. He is also immune to petrification, which, you guessed it, comes with Skeletor. I love the little play that they did here in between one another. The fact that He-Man can slash Skeletor doubly so. But what's perhaps some of the most impressive, well, life-saving things about He-Man is his aura skill, you guys. His aura skill increases ally speed in arena battles by 28%, and that immediately puts me on par with everyone who got themselves a a Wukong through the Monkey Kong promo link, which only applies to new players. I had no idea. At the time of creating my account, the timer will be cut so short, but you guys, it is what it is. So, He-Man comes in clutch against Wukongs and against the fast aura speed champions in arena. Here are his masteries. I have copied them off Ash. I'm almost 100% sure that I built them based off Ash's build on He-Man. Maybe a few tweaks. I don't want to lie to you, but I'm sure that I watched Ash's guide on how to build He-Man specifically for the masteries. Can I shout out the amount of legendary things and mythical things we've kitted him out in? I mean, it makes sense. He's, I'd say, the strongest, but the champion that I've put in first place just has a different kind of utility for me, you guys. He is the strongest champion in power. That's what I have to tell you. He-Man is the strongest champion in power. 41k power on a single dude. Well, in comparison, Volcanoes had 26. And for my number 1 pick, you guys, I mean, you probably already guessed it. It has to be Heli. It has to be Helicath, my love. My block damage savior. I am hiding behind the cowardly facade of Helicath. Helicath blocks all the damage for me on a 4-turn cooldown. Counterattacks whenever a champion under a block damage buff gets attacked, and also places an increased defense whenever the block damage buff is stolen, expires, or is removed somehow. This shield here too on an AoE that is proportional to this champion's defense. Crazy stuff. And a double hitter with a weakened chance that ignores shield and block damage buffs. Solid stuff.
Pretty good.
Out of the 3, he's the only one ascended. Awakened, sorry. They're all ascended, fully awakened. I saw a soul in the soul market. It's the only time the soul market has ever clutched for me. And yeah, I bought myself a soul for Heli because I'm not getting it anytime soon. I haven't equipped him with a new relic set. I don't think I have one that is good for him. I haven't really built him out for an unkillable. These masteries might need to be changed. They might need to be changed. Oh, I need to reset it for cash. Never mind. These masteries might be reworked. What's important is that we got the War Master one. This is the one that we need for a clan boss. This one is very, very needed because it has a 60% chance of inflicting bonus damage when attacking, and the bonus damage is equal to 10% of the target champion's max HP or 4% of the target's max HP when attacking bosses, which in this case we're looking at that 4% for a clan boss. And the bonus damage can only occur once per skill and does not occur as an extra hit. And now let me show you how I built them. It's a work in progress, you guys. As you can see, we need a better shield. We need some better rarity things here. Because if you look at how Volcanoes is kitted out, and if you look at how He-Man is kitted out, right, it's a work in progress. But here are his total stats. This is what we're working with. We need him to be even faster for Demon Lord. And let me show you the stats for Demon Lord, because I have a few bonuses there from Live Arena. It's just 2. It's just 2, right? We also have some crit damage though, which I think we might be stacking instead of speed, because then speed tuning becomes a little more difficult to manage if we suddenly stack it very, very high. So this is what we're working with for the time being. We gotta get up to 240 something speed, 246, I think. A lot more defense, at least 1,000 more. I'd like. Thank you. And if we could stack a little more HP towards that, that would also be great. Someone suggested that I change the blessing from cruelty to brimstone. And while I don't know if that's a good idea, I'm a little tempted. Let me know, you guys, what you think about that. Why is Heli my strongest champion? I can take him anywhere. And usually if he is alive on the team, everyone stays alive. If he's alive in my arena, live arena, I win. If they ban him, I'm dead. Which calls for I prefer the block damage rather than the heals. And I am very well aware that I'm gonna have to start working with some heals these days. And you guys, I mean, King Galkabar brings a crazy continuous heal. We're gonna talk about King Galkabar later. When his time comes in the spotlight. Stop stealing Helicat's thunder. He's amazing, you guys. I can literally take him just about anywhere. I would love to review him and just plop him as a solid... I mean, why is this a 4.9? I would just like to rate that as a 5. Thank you very much. Faction Wars, also solid 5. I'm rating him right now because, guys, come on. Give him a little bit of arena defense. King. Iron Twins Fortress. King. All of these, I'm gonna rate 5 because this is killing me.
He's the best.
So you guys, the block damage, unless you have a Thor or something that can beat through it, which I now do have. Heli is just the backbone of absolutely each and every single one of your teams except maybe Hydra. Hydra will steal that block damage and make it impossible for you to do damage, which, you don't want that. You disable Heli's A3 in Hydra, but you can still use his shield, so I wouldn't say that he's half as bad in Hydra either. Especially if you have a Unity champion like Volcanoes and you just need a demon spawn to get these synergies going for the burns. That concludes my champion showcase, you guys. I think that it's absolutely, without question, that these three are my top champions so far. Now we're looking at some, you know, contenders here with Thor and with Mad Hatter and with Androck. I'm sorry, but hello? Whoever said that I'm gonna get my first legendary within 3 to 4 years of playing Raid, I told you, man. I call these things. I feel them. I don't know what it is about, but I feel them. Magnar is waiting to be sold up. Oh, I've started rebuilding him. It's a work in progress again, you guys. Great champions. Little time to build them all. Clan boss takes priority. I'm already trying to work my way through Nightmare, 2 King Nightmare. Hopefully, potentially, now that I got myself a Geo, I can actually extend some buffs, steal some buffs. I don't know. We can figure something out with Geo. Oh, if I have Geo, now I need a Wix wall to really fully utilize that team. We're gonna figure it out, you guys. But for the time being, I'm gonna go down the High Elves and I'm gonna finish some business here as well. Reliquary, hello. Neldor, hello. I'm going to continue my grind and I'll update you guys on how my champions are growing, progressing, and how I'm building them out every once in a while. Thank you so much for supporting me and I'll catch you guys again in the next one. Bye!